All right, folks, happy Thanksgiving weekend. I'm going to journal and mention some of the gematria revelations I keep getting from the Lord, because that's something that I'm receiving, so I might as well give it and pass it on to all future generations. Epic stuff. Very cool. By the way, the word journal is +1 for Father, and very obvious. But more revelations. So it is October the 9th, Sunday at 8:17 p.m. Thanksgiving weekend, Sunday. And here's all the +1 terms I got for Father. So Father is on top. He owns the turkey. He takes the gravy. He gets the whipped cream. And it's so cool. Sauce and salt and spice are all +1s. But then the word weekend. Okay, so obvious for Father. You get 3 + 2s followed by 3 + 2s followed by the 1 + 1 on the end. God saves the best for last. Father takes the glory for the word weekend. And so, because Thanksgiving divides by 3, then when you talk about Thanksgiving weekend, then it maintains the +1 offset for Father. In fact, weekend equals water. It's a king number for +1 to glorify Father. So, Thanksgiving, and you can say Happy Thanksgiving weekend, and so all this, excuse the sound effect, that maintains +1 for Father. Okay, for those of us just joining us, we're solving everything in the entire universe for the glory of the Triune God, God the Father, Jesus Christ the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And Father is the name above all names, and that is the revelation from God, and you can do it yourself, and everyone can do it, and you take it with you everywhere you go. So I ate buffet brunch today at the restaurant called The Buffet in Langley, Cascades Resort, and it was the second time. I had Thanksgiving brunch there yesterday on Saturday, and I did it again today in the sovereignty of God. So I've had 2 fabulous, eat till I'm full, delicious meals with bottomless drinks of all the flavors, Coca-Cola freestyle. And so I'm here to preach the words that I got from the Lord while there. So turkey is the key Thanksgiving item. Okay? And turkey is flawless for Father. Absolutely perfect. Okay, it's got your, in fact, yeah, it's got your 3 + 2s, your single +1, and then your 2 letters that divide by 3. Okay, just like Father. For those of us joining us, it's the name above all names, God the Father. Okay, so Father takes the turkey, and then Father gets the gravy. +1 goes on top. Father, I had whipped cream, and on top. And then cranberry sauce, and you start solving everything. And then I also had a lot of strawberries. Okay, this is so cool. So I'm journaling for the glory of God here, okay? Because this is my life story. This was God is ordaining my life. So as I recount it all, it's for the glory of God and using numbers. Strawberries, gorgeous +1. So the word berries, of course, is flawless for Father. And then straw divides by 3, just keeps the party going. And then cranberry sauce, and it's very obvious. The word sauce is +1, and then you knit that together with this. This is a classic Christ follower. Okay, so very cool. And then you can find Father in Buffet. I should mention the name of the restaurant is called The Buffet, but find Father in Buffet. It's right on the end. And I've been getting more revelations for Father like crazy, like just all over the place. Nathan, the prophet in the Bible, equals Father. With a TH at the center, no less. Like, it's just glaring once you know what God has been up to in world history. The gold is everywhere. It's too much to handle. It's so cool solving everything. But the Father is on the end of the buffet. And then if you have multiple buffets, that puts Father at the dead center. And I have loved buffets my whole life. It is the only way by which I can eat out. I kid you not, I have only ever eaten at buffets, basically. Because it's the only way, for a meal, because it's the only way I'll get my satisfaction. Like when I was in the United States, I ate at Sioux Plantation or Sweet Tomatoes every single day for lunch and yada yada. So buffets. Okay, so we solved buffets for Father, the buffet. What else can I talk about? Table is Father, just like dinner. Tabletop. is there for Father. Turkey is such a king item. Okay, turkey, why haven't we done that? Let's get some more gems. I've solved Minute Maid before. I had a Minute Maid lemonade. That's a +1 brand. What else? Think. I spy with my little eye. It's so cool. Oh yeah, the Coca-Cola Freestyle. It's a machine. And the word freestyle is +1 for Father. Father gets the last word there. And freestyle is glaring for Father, okay? It's very beautiful because you have 4 letters that are +2, 2 letters that are +1, and 3 letters that divide by 3. You just added 1 letter to each category on top of what God ordained in the letters Father, okay? And that Coca-Cola Freestyle machine is the pride and glory of this buffet. I mean, unlimited drinks, unlimited flavors, infinite number of combinations. God ordained it, okay? But freestyle emphatically points to Father, perfectly, flawlessly, while glorifying the Trinity. So come to the buffet and have the Coca-Cola Freestyle and worship the Father. And it's even on the cups, you know. The name of the resort is called Cascades, okay? So Cascades is +1 for Father. In giant large letters, in fact, it's just 3 points less than Father, okay? It's all 3s for the Trinity. So what else can I journal here for the Trinity? I'm getting words from the Lord for individual specific people, which is so cool, with their personal name and such. And there was a girl whose name, for example, is Chloe, and I got a word from the Lord for her, wife and mother. And you watch this person and you can see it all over them that she's absolutely going to be a wife and mother. But gorgeous parallelism. It's the sovereignty of God, folks. Just accept it. God has a wonderful plan for your life, and he's very perfectionistic about all these numbers and everything all adding up. What else? I like solving the details. The spirit we solved. They, okay, that was cool. I love solving foods because I love food. Food is +1 for Father. So anything else, I love solving my day, like especially the meal that I ate. Because I love food. So whipped cream was consumed for the first time yesterday with the knowledge of God that it points to Father. Okay, so I had this buffet yesterday for brunch, and I had it again today, and I had lots of whipped cream. So that was the first time whipped cream has ever been consumed by man, while knowing that the letters of the name thereof point to Father perfectly, and Father is on top. Okay, whipped cream goes on top. And then strawberries I got with that, and is also +1, so strawberries plus whipped cream. And wow, whenever things are, this is blowing my mind, and these differ by exactly 36 points, and I see this all over the place. Whenever 2 things are strongly correlated, I check the difference between their numbers, and I see multiples of 6s happening everywhere. Okay, and it's all for the Trinity. So, and 6 times 6 is none more obvious than that. Okay, so strawberries is exactly 6 times 6 higher than whipped cream for the glory of the Trinity, and all of these parallel Father, offsets and 3s, okay, for the glory of the Trinity, but it points to Father. So I had strawberries and whipped cream. Coca-Cola Freestyle. I've solved A and W before. It's fun solving everything. Beers and wines is both Father. I would like to, okay. What else can we dig into here? What else can I solve that I ate today? Gravy is an obvious one on top. Gravy equals number. Let's see. What else do we have? We called it strawberry compote. Is that what it's called? I don't know if I spelled that correctly. Oh yeah, mashed potatoes. So let's take a look at solving mashed potatoes here. I believe that's how it would be spelled. So this is cool because you get a Trinity glorifying experience with this. Mashed potatoes plus gravy, Father's on top. So potatoes divides by 3. Oh yeah, and I've been eating a lot of potato chips lately, just for the vegetable oil, and if your body's craving it, you're filled with the Spirit, you need it. It's like potatoes, potassium, anyways. But I've been solving a lot of potato chips with +1s. My favorite, salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, pure +1s, all of it. Father, 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 it's mind-blowing. And then this was cool because the other day I got regular potato chips from Walmart, and then you can get Ripple. Well, both are +1, and both words are the exact same design for Father. It's so cool. You're solving everything in the universe. And Ripple is dead parallel to regular because you have 2 +1s, a single +2, and then the rest of the letters divide by 3. This is ordained by heaven, folks. It's all ordained by God. And so you have to study these things to appreciate it all. So I had a bag of regular potato chips, regular +1. Then I had a bag of Ripple potato chips. And these are king offsets from Father. This from Father is +24. This from Father is plus 18. Multiples of 6s, differing by 6. Like it's glaring. Regular Ripple. Right. So back to mashed potatoes. Okay. This is a Trinity. I'm going to show you how the gravy is the Father. The gravy goes on top. You have mashed potatoes with gravy, or sometimes you'll have onion on top. Like onion is a nice garnish that's +1 for Father. It's so cool. Onion equals water. Some of the most necessary ingredients in the chef toolbox, like onion, equals water, equals honey. And traditionally onions go on top as a garnish. But mashed potatoes and gravy, okay? So this is fun. See, potatoes divides by 3, mashed is +2. Mashed is flawless for Jesus in its design. And then gravy is Father. So you get a 1, 2, 3 Trinity experience in mashed potatoes plus gravy, okay? And 2, 3, 4, okay. Why don't you add the word with if you wanted, because that divides by 3, so that'll keep the train going. So all this, you get the idea, okay? Now I felt led to do that. That's an exceptional total, like 21 times 14. It's like pure 7s and all this 3D fest. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Well, who finishes the party? Father does. Gravy is on top. Father gets the last word. So gravy is on top. God the Father is on top. Gravy equals number. And you can just, there's 48 from, I'm just poking around. I'm curious as to if you can get 58 Father exactly. No, you cannot, but that's fine. It's all about the offsets. Okay. Mashed potatoes with gravy. So what else it's journaling. I want to journal like the details. So we saw the name of the resort cascades. Oh yeah, sometimes after brunch, like yesterday, I shot some pool. It's a great digesting exercise. They have a free pool table there. Pool equals Father. And I've always loved pool. Ben Carson does as well. And I also love swimming in a pool, if it's oxygenated and not chlorinated. So pool equals Father, so I shot some pool. What else? It's like you got to journal your day and hit this right. Mashed potatoes with gravy, and that was superb. Let's solve the famous 2-for-1 coupon. They're all over the place, and I had a woman share one with me free the other day. 2 for 1. Well, why all this 2 for 1 floating around? Well, because 2 equals Father and 1 parallels Father. So Father gets the first word and the last word on a 2 for 1. It's everywhere. What else can we solve here? Let's see. Okay, I always get water, Father. You get hot water, cold water, solved that before. I go to the machine, I get hot water. It's so fun solving it all. Hot plus 1 Father. Water, obviously Father. Easy stuff. What else? And then sometimes I put honey in the water, water and honey, of course, yada, yada, yada. Now, what's the difference between hot and water? Oh my goodness, another famous 24 plus 24 difference. just for curiosity, what's the difference between cold water? 33. Personally, I like hot water better than cold water, and I believe that's told us by Christ when he says you should be hot or cold. Okay, whatever. And they say it's better on your system. I prefer hot, like warm water, hot water when I have a meal because it is easier on your stomach. It's more comforting. It is easier on your stomach. Hot water. What else? So we saw the freestyle. I love solving foods, especially stuff that I ate during my day. That's the sovereignty of God. Cheesecake. Okay, got that. Oh yeah, coconut goes on top. I would put coconut on top of the fruit. Coconut is an obvious father +1. And then they also have chocolate sprinkles there, which works. Rainbow sprinkles also works. Talked about that. Chocolate is +1 for father. That always works. Man, I might do a 3-day. If this works out, like tomorrow is the 10th day of the 10th month. It's Monday, Thanksgiving Monday. That will be an official +1 day. Tomorrow will be 10/10/2016. That'll be a nice, lovely +1 day. 10 is +1 and a +1 month. That will be the 3rd day that I eat at this buffet. Like I'll have hit like the biggest meal of the day for Thanksgiving, like when they have the turkey. And I testify in the sovereignty of God, the turkey comes last. The turkey is last in the buffet. Like at the end of the buffet line, God saves the best for last. Turkey and last are father. Okay, so I ate a ton of turkey and it was tender and moist and well flavored and it had gravy on top. Okay, this is what God's doing in my life, and here's the numbers. Fascinating. What else? I'm like, I love solving food. Desserts we've solved before. Anything new in there? Okay. Oh yeah. I also learned how to make an envelope by hand using origami. Envelope is +1 for father. Okay. It's so cool. This was so cool. I had revelations for this person before. For Chloe. Wow, Chloe is such a beautiful name. It equals 52. It's -6 from father. In 6 letters, 12 strokes, both divided by 3, just like father. Chloe. It perfectly parallels mother, perfectly parallels wife. And I absolutely see it in this person. And I absolutely see it in this person. And I believe with all my heart that they are going to be an amazing mother and wife. Amazing. Okay. All right. What else has God been speaking to me? Oh yeah, live local. The word local is +1. In fact, local equals 43. That equals my name, right?